Hey family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. If you're interested in the Patreon as well as the merch, those links will be in the description and in the comments. All right, so look, y'all. I know that a lot of individuals still have not gotten their airdrops. All right, and there were some questions out there about why can't you just sell the Saitama tokens, okay, the V1 tokens that you already have. All right. The thing is this right here. Of course, those are not sellable, all right, at the moment. But the thing is, okay, why would anyone want to sell that? Because the thing is this: we're moving forward. All right, we're moving forward. We're going away from V1. We're going over to V2. All right, and there should just be really no reason to have to sell. All because of what? Because you can't wait. Because some of these individual investors, all right, they cannot wait for the process to fully take place. All right, we're in a process right now. All right, why would anyone want to sell V1 tokens? All right, we're supposed to be moving forward, not backwards. It's not about V1 anymore. It's about V2. All right, now I've seen some. I've seen some, of course, some content creators mention that the investors should be able to sell those V1 tokens. Number one, as of now, all right, the value from those tokens, okay, have went all the way down, basically near zero. All right, there's no more value left. And the thing is, I understand individuals are saying, why shouldn't you be able to sell? But why would the developers leave two options open? Why would they leave the option to sell V1, okay, when they're doing a migration with V2, regardless of if all of the airdrops have not went out yet, or there are individuals still waiting? We're still in a process. All right, that's just going to be stunting the growth of the V2 project. All right, we should not include V1 into anything. If anything, the investors who have not gotten their airdrops, they just have to wait. And I can understand if some individuals, okay, do not get what is going on, because for a lot of the investors out there, especially the first year investors, this is their first year investing, and this is their first ever migration that they have got into. Okay, so if a lot of these investors out here have not been involved in a proper migration, all right, in the past, they're not going to understand what's going on. They're not going to understand, okay, how to approach this. All right, even for investors, right? Even for the investors who have been into the crypto game for a hot little minute or whatever like that. Even for those investors right there, even those investors have not been in a migration. And if they have been, if some of them have been in a migration, even some of those investors, all right, have not been in a proper migration. They've more than likely been in a migration where a project got wrecked, okay, where they did migration all wrong. A lot of individuals, the new investors, along with some investors who have been investing for more than a year, all right, combined, have still never seen a proper migration, and we're in one now. And a lot of these individuals just cannot handle it. All right, they just cannot handle it. So should investors be able to sell V1? No. Okay, V1 is in the past. All right, now we had some things going on where individuals were saying that they were getting the airdrops but not being able to see like the value and all of that stuff. All right, the thing is this with the whole value thing. All right, the situation with the value is that when you look at Saitama, right, you look at Saitama V2 as a new launch. Okay, this is a new launch. So what happens when we get projects that just launch, and you add those projects to like your DeFi wallet or something like that, or if you're like adding to Trust Wallet or MetaMask or anything like that, what happens? What happens is that when you add that contract, okay, when you add that contract to a wallet, you see the project right away. All right. Now, even when you get a lot of your tokens, you do not see the value. All right. You do not see the value. And the thing is, the value takes about a day or two to update. All right. Sometimes it takes more than a day or two to update, because we've recently had some projects come out where it took a week for the values to show up. All right. So with that being said, Saitama V2 is just like a new launch. All right. It's going to take a while for the values to show up. Now, for some individuals, the values have already shown up. All right. If you're already seeing value in like your Trust Wallet and your MetaMask, all right, put in the comments if you're able to see the values. But when it comes to a lot of the other platforms, a lot of those values take a while, okay, to update. We have to treat this like it's a new project, and it is a new project. So we have to treat it, okay, as such. All right, we have to learn how to be patient. A lot of you new investors who just got in, you have a long way to go. All right, and that's not to discourage anybody. All right, because you have to start somewhere. I started in crypto 8 years ago. My first year of my 8 years was hell. All right, just think about it. Starting out your first year of 8 years. A lot of you have a long way to go. Y'all have to learn how to build patience, okay, in this crypto space. All right, y'all gonna need more patience now than ever, because a lot of the new investors, you're coming in on the tail end of the meme coin era. All right, and you're going into a more regulated era of crypto right now, which means that a lot of these cryptos may be a little bit more time consuming than it was in years past. Okay, with crypto. So now you're going to have to have even more patience. You're going to have double the patience that you had that compared to the patience that other people like myself had to have years back. All right, and I'm talking about before the meme space. All right, because I started investing before the meme space. I remember when the meme space first got here, and now we're on the tail end of it. Now we're going out of the meme space. I'm happy to say that I've seen the meme space born, raised, and probably on its way out. Okay, because remember, in time, the meme space is just going to be a memory. Okay, years from now, individuals are going to say, hey, did you ever, get a chance to invest in the meme space? I'm going to be like, hey, I seen it before. I seen it when it came out. All right. And a lot of you are also going to be able to say that you've seen the meme space. But a lot of you are going to have to develop patience now, more patience than ever. OK. And the thing is this, if you don't have those patience, then you're not going to survive in this crypto game, because, you're going to hop out of it and you're going to try to chase the next best thing. All right. And me, myself, I don't know the next best thing. Okay, that you can get faster returns in crypto, okay? Not the stock market, because the stock market is time consuming. The stock market is real time consuming unless you're like a day trader or some stuff like that, all right? And unless you know anything about real estate, all right, you better get educated in real estate, all right? And even still, real estate could be time consuming depending on the level of real estate you're on. Starting out in real estate, okay, that stuff is time consuming. A lot of individuals want to start out in real estate and be doing wholesales and flips and all of that stuff. Do you know how time consuming wholesales are and flips? All right, and do you know how everything has to line up for wholesaling and flips? You can't run into no road bumps if you want everything to go perfect. Okay, you got to make some adjustments. All right, it's not a lot of spaces out here that you can make fast returns in crypto. It's just not. So the thing is this, with regulations and everything coming, they are forcing you. You're going to be forced to have patience. All right. And my thing is this, if there's no other crypto space, if there's no other investing space really for you to get into outside of crypto, and that's the frustrating thing for these investors. A lot of these investors feel that it's nowhere to run. This is what they have to settle with. This is what they have to deal with. It's frustrating to some of these investors out here, but it's what you have to deal with if you want to survive in the crypto game and if you want to have years in the crypto game. Okay? But the thing is this, if you're looking for somewhere to run outside of the crypto game, all right, like I said, if you don't have experience in real estate, if you do not have experience in the stock market or day trading or whatever like that, where else can you run at? All right. If you hop out of the crypto game and you can't get in any of these other time-consuming investor spaces, the only thing left is a 9 to 5. Do you want to be doing that the rest of your life? That's the only thing left. Is a 9 to 5. You want to work till you're 60? You really want to work till you're 60? Okay, and outlive your retirement, and then you got to go back and get like a security job or something. You're gonna be like 80, 85 years old, getting a security job just to make ends meet. That's crazy. It's nowhere to run. So you have to have patience in this crypto space. You're going to be forced to. Do y'all understand? I don't think people understand. Have patience. Get your years in. I have 8 years. And I know people say, well, Ram, you got 8 years. You know, you can't really say anything. Look, I had to start somewhere. I had to start just like a lot of you. My first year, I was working a 9 to 5. Okay, trying to get it how I can. Okay, trying to get it how I could get it. I had to work that 9 to 5. All right? But those 8 years of patience paid off. So now you're starting somewhere. The only difference between me and you, a lot of you new investors, is that I started a different year than you. You have to start somewhere, get these years in, okay, so it can benefit you in the long run. All right? So I want to make this video. All right? And remember, every now will be history tomorrow. And trust me, I know that. 8 years have passed. 8 years have passed. It's history. It's gone. Okay? So remember, all right, the now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. And you do not want to lose in the end, because we know what's waiting on the other side. Just that 9 to 5, unless you're going to get educated in real estate. Okay, or you're going to try to go day trade on the stock market, or you might even try to day trade at a crypto market. All right, people just don't have the time for that. All right, so this is my video, and I will catch you all on the up and up. Howdy.